pack your shit. Like, they will catch up. And that's like the major move. And also, another thing is, they watch my content. Hi. This thing about no power on a Sunday morning is becoming too rampant and I don't like it. Sunday, it's the 1st of December. It's the second month of me building my dream life. I am currently sorting out stuff in the other room, so I have no power. My things are not charged. It's a norm at this point. But power went out yesterday at around 4:35. It went out really early. And for some random reason, I thought that it was going to come back even if it was going to be like in the middle of the night or something. Right now, it is, I think, 11, going on to 12. Yeah, it's 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes to 12. I was doing my reset, as usual, because it's Sunday. And I finished the bedroom. I just need to clean the floors. But before doing that, I started sorting out. I don't know if you can tell behind me, there's like a suitcase. There's rugs. You should be able to see a gunia in the corner. There. So I started sorting out, like, I started with the clothes, right? Because I was like, okay, I have clothes that I had decluttered and I need to know what's being given away, what's being thrown out. So I put all the stuff that's being given away into the gunia. The stuff that's being thrown out is on the floor. The rug is not being thrown out. It's just hanging out over there because I wanted to clean on this side. And I intend to flip it over because I was just going to clean it. But then I was like, it can give me another week if I flip it over. Then I clean it at the end of this coming week. So that was the intent. So I removed it from the floor. So anyway, I'm in that room trying to figure out how to sort out stuff. And then I just started having ideas. So I was thinking, the problem is we have no lighting right now because it's very dark. We don't really have much lighting in this room. So this shelf, I was thinking of taking this to the kitchen and having all my stuff there because I realized like all these things I have all cool. They can be packed inside this. Okay, see, this is the problem. So I had my things all over. So initially I was like, I can just stack them up over here. Then I remembered I have all this space up here that's not in use. So I was like, if I put all my things in crates, the way we have, like, these are tools, I have other things here. All the things, I put them in baskets and crates and then just panga them up here. I have all this space. Then on this side, oh wow, yeah, that has chumas. On this side, I had sort of just thought I had organized it kidogo, but it's a mess. So I was like, okay, if I can just organize this as well, like get rid of stuff that doesn't need to be here, because also I organized everything, I didn't throw out things. So now I'm like, get rid of the things that are not going to be used, figure out the things that you can sell, because I do have a shit ton of stuff that I can sell. Figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm selling, what I'm donating, whatever it may be, because I even have like extra pillows, other pillows. I'm like, okay, some of these things I can just give them away. The reason I want to do that, it's like fully declutter, get rid of all the things that I don't need, get rid of like give away stuff, sell things, blah blah, is I only want to be left with stuff that I, one, need, two, I want to create room for stuff that I want to come into my life. And I can't do that when like I'm so like everything is cluttered, and I'm not a hoarder. I don't mind like getting rid of stuff. I am not a hoarder at all. It's actually very easy for me to get rid of things. So I was like, okay, I have not sorted these things out for a year, like a whole flipping year. So I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's start sorting it out. That way, by the time this year is coming to an end, I don't have unnecessary things in my life. That's including in my space, around me, blah, blah. Everything is gotten rid of. Some of these things, like people with mjengos and stuff, like there's a whole mjengo going on here. I have things like light switches and stuff that I can literally sell to these guys. I have even like cables, wiring stuff that I had. Actually, I should talk to her and tell her this. Wiring that I had bought for things that I didn't end up doing. I have light fixtures that I don't use. I want to get rid of all of this. There's some things that my mom had told me to keep for her. I need to figure out how to get them to her so that they just leave this space. I literally don't want to be left with anything that I will not be using in one way or the other. I want to only keep stuff that's going to be useful. Like that thing for like creating room for new things in my life, and I can't have room if I'm holding on to all these random things. So I started thinking, and unfortunately I might do a lot more telling than showing, and then you might see it after because even this camera is not charged. So the big shelf comes here. I've measured, it's a tight fit, but I might have to get rid of the door, which would mean like I can remove this door. So because the door doesn't even serve me at all. Also, I don't understand why they ended up putting a door over here, because this would also be the place you actually put a fridge, and you can't have a fridge here with this door like this, right? So I'm thinking remove that, because unless like the fridge is tiny enough to fit under here, you don't really have any other place to put it. Anyway, so I'm thinking remove the door, because it's just getting it off the hinges and then you can just put it back. It's not a big deal. Okay. If you know how to do it, it's not a big deal. Then bring this out here, which is where it's actually supposed to be, and house my shoes. What I can do is I can plan to make sure that all these things are out of here. The ones that have been given away, they're going away, that they all leave in the next, like before the end of this year. Like I don't want to have anything that's unnecessary anymore. So that's what I'm doing. So basically, it's a whole decluttering vlog. But it's not just any decluttering. It is a making room for the things that I want into my life type of decluttering. It's spiritual, let's call it that. It's that identity thing. It's who am I being? Oh, which reminds me, let me tell you something cool that I've started as of today, where I'm constantly checking in to figure out who I'm being, because self-concept and identity, right? We've talked about this. So I set up some alarms because we are never aware of the thoughts that we're constantly thinking, or the feelings that we're constantly feeling, because like we just go on autopilot. So I am forcing myself to do check-ins like about every 2 hours to every 2 to 3 hours, technically 4 or 5 times a day. It's 4 times, I think it's 4 times a day, where after I do my morning whatever, I know how I usually feel at the end of that. I'm like, oof, let's go, like the energy is right, blah blah. And then like a couple of hours later, I might not be thinking or feeling the same. So I've set up alarms on my phone that go off, and literally the question they ask every time, and I've even activated that voice thing where it actually asks me the question. And the question is, who are you being? And then I have to actually think about who I'm being in that moment, and it forces me to go like, oh yeah, what thoughts am I thinking? How am I feeling? How's my body feeling? Does my chest feel some type of way? Because like I know when I have fear or anxiety, sometimes I feel it in my chest. So it's like just checking in with my body, asking myself that question, and then literally forcing myself in the moment to go like, oh yeah, who am I being? So I've set alarms for that on my phone, and I'm so excited. My phone's dead because again, I did not charge anything. So I'm gonna sort all this out. This is not gonna be a 1 day thing. So this is day one basically, where it starts. So let's just say I was giving you an intro of how it's all beginning, and then we'll see how it progresses. I think the first thing would be bringing that here, because once I confirm that it fits nicely, then it kind of sets the ball rolling for everything else, because then everything else gets to shift around a bit. That's like the major move, and also removing this door. So once I remove this door, I'll put it in there. But now the thing is, they watch my content. But it's not like gonna be a bad thing. I'm just like, it's just removing the screws, because it has screws. Just removing the screws, and then it can just be put back. Like, you get, yeah, that's all. Because also if I had a fridge, the door wouldn't be there. And also for me, if I was designing this space, I wouldn't have that door there. So now we do the center. This one, when it gets the last one, I have to be careful so that the door doesn't drop and hit the ground. So I need something on this side to like hold it. I've literally put a shoe so that it doesn't do like the kuduf. So yeah, let's go. the one holding it. Okay. Now I can put it in there in storage, and then we can bring the other stuff out. Yay! Love that. Okay, you're still here. Sorry, I went to Ngangana. I thought like I would be able to, so I put it behind this door. So it's like a door. It's a doorception. But back here is where I have my, like I have some other things back here, like some old bathroom stuff. So I was like, oh, I thought it could just lean on the wall. That's not the case. It gets to like a tight whatever, because I thought I'd put the door first and then have the other stuff over it. But now I want to make sure it's like tightly in there, like it won't move, you know. That's my fear, that it doesn't move and fall, because like the stuff behind is like glass. So I just have to, okay, down here it's fine. I think that should be okay. Also, there are no kids in this house who come to play with things. Now that we have that space, I can just have the thingy over there, right? Minus the door. And also like when they want to put back the door, I can literally put it up myself. It's not going to be a problem. The space is not even. So how do we go about this? Because it's also slopey. How do we do this? Wait, Connie, how did I measure it? It's depth. No, it's width. Hello, power finally came back. It's almost 3 p.m. now, if I'm not wrong. Oh, that's a lie. It's actually 3:23 p.m. I have done that. When I tell you I have fought battles to make this happen. I have fought battles. But I have managed to put it finally. Like I literally had to gonga. I wanted to cut a portion of the chuma. I'm like, this is the problem when you use high quality stuff, because you can't just cut it with like nonsense. It has refused. It was really hard. So I dented it with this, and then I hit it with a nyundo until like it bent ndani, but then I didn't want it to bend to the point that I broke the chuma, because that's the problem again with using high quality stuff, because that's not how you're supposed to go about it. But I was able to really bend it until the thingy like slid in there. So it's like, this is it's very intact. It's not even shaking. And as you can tell, I've already put up some of my jars. Well, not all my jars. I've organized the shelf, and then I had an idea about this spot. Okay. As you know, my washing machine has been outside this entire time. And I have a problem with that, because especially when it's been raining and stuff, like where it is, it's not covered or shielded in any way. Covering it hasn't really helped much. And even where it is, I've only put it there because it's close enough to the tap. So I went online and searched to see if it's possible for me to get like an extension pipe, because the only reason it's there, it's because of the water inlet. Drainage, whatever, it can drain from anywhere, because the pipe, if I just throw the pipe outside, the drainage would work the same way it works right now. Here there's an inlet, because even there where it is, I usually have to throw an extension through the window outside to be able to use it. So initially I was like, I was thinking I'd put like a plant here or something. And then I saw this space and I was like, what if I actually brought the washing machine in here and then just bought that extension? And I went online. The first one I saw was like 5K for 5 meters. And then I saw another one that will connect to what I have that is 3.5 meters and it's 1,200 shillings. So I'm like, and it's from a shop that I've bought from before, so I know it's legit. The shop is called Muthoni. I have bought stuff from them before. So I'm like, why not? Like, I can literally just have the washing machine here and it will stop stressing me, especially because of the way it's been raining. Like, it's really been stressing me. And anytime I want to do my laundry, I just connect. So the extension can be connected to the tap outside. And then I can use it as a proper hose and water my plants and stuff. And then when I need to connect it to the machine, I just connect it with a connector that's already in the machine, do my laundry, because I only do my laundry once a week. So it's not going to be a huge inconvenience. I think that makes sense. Also, if we bring it and it doesn't work, it's okay. We can figure it out. But as long as the water pressure is good, we should be fine. And the pressure from that tap is usually very... because it's really been bothering me. Oh my god, it's become worse. It's become worse. It wasn't this bad. Oh, that's why. There's water sitting on top. Oh, fuck. Oh, this entire spot is just full of water. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's take it inside.
What do you expect me to say? You know that I will always find a way to fuck up everything that we ever made. Some people change and some people don't. Don't give it another shot. We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, believe me.
I've decided I'm just gonna throw out that mirror because I'm not gonna use it anyway. I was like, oh, I can cut it and whatever. Nah, it's gonna be insane. So yeah, it gets to go. Also, I didn't understand why I wasn't using this because I'd forgotten that it was broken. You can't see what it is. It's glass. It's a glass top that used to be for this table. So I'm also going to throw it out because there's nothing. It can't do anything for me like this. And even if it's cut, I don't have anything. Okay, the glass can be cut and I can use that for like different projects. But like, okay, maybe I can put it back here because this is expensive glass. That's the problem. Very expensive glass. Like if I can get Karanja to cut it. But then the thing is, it has to be cut this year. It can't wait until next year. I'm not carrying broken things into the new year. I've refused. So it's either it's thrown out and we trust that we're going to get money to buy whatever we want when we are ready to buy more glass, which I think is what I'd rather do. Because wacha iende kwa itakuwa recycling, it will help someone else somewhere. So that's okay. Let me call it. Oh, it's heavy. Forgot how heavy this glass usually is. Yay! Trashed. Okay, I still have to call David to come pick them up because there's kids around.
What do you expect me to do? Push you away when we're both feeling blue. No lies can help with what you're going through. Some things can change, but you know it won't. Why do we wait for the worst? Everyone knows that the ending is cursed. This ship is sinking, so just say the words. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, believe
Update. Remember I took out the mirror and the glass? I told the guy who picks up the trash that those things are not coming back in because they're trash. And then some guys who were doing the construction were like, "Ooh, does that mean we can have them?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And one of them was like, "I'll take the glass and I'll go sell it and like I'll make a couple of coins." And I was like, "That's actually nice." And then the other guy said he can get someone to, he said he actually doesn't have a mirror. So he said, he asked this fundi if he can cut the mirror for him. And then he said, oh, he can send him someone. So it looks like those things went into good use. So I'm very happy. I know it's after 10 a.m. because I've finished my morning stuff. And now I am about to do my makeup to record the final episode of the year. And I'm really excited for that, like for the podcast. Once I'm done shooting today, I'll be 3 weeks ahead in terms of, actually no, I'm gonna be wait, the first Friday of Nini hasn't happened yet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be 4 weeks ahead in terms of filming, because today, for context, is the 3rd of December. I'm going to be 4 weeks ahead in terms of filming, and I am currently 3 weeks ahead in terms of edits. So I'm really proud of myself. And the reason I wanted to take the time to literally pat myself on the back for that is because previously, when I believed this to be really, really hard, and I had to make so many sacrifices to be able to even post a video and efforts, and I had to sacrifice things like sleep and fun times and stuff like that. There's days where I'd wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, I have to shoot this video, edit it, and post it all in one day, because I was always running against the clock. So I'm very proud of myself, because even as I am doing this, this vlog is for Sunday. So Thursday's vlog is already shot, needs final edits. And the fact that I can be ahead of schedule like that while maintaining my house, while still showing up as a sibling, as a daughter, while still offering my services and time and efforts to other people, and not feeling exhausted every day, and still having time for self-care every day, and still having time for rest every day, and still intentionally, I can still watch TV. I'm taking snack breaks in between. I'm doing my breakfast. I am not feeling like I'm running out of time at any given time. At no point do I go oh, I feel like I'm running out of time. It's fascinating. It's amazing to say that I'm really, really proud of the fact that I'm putting all this effort and energy and time into working on my dreams. And so even sacrifices, blah, blah, I don't even think I'm making any sacrifices. I've just mapped out my day to a point where basically everything I'm doing is helping me work towards my dream. Every action I'm taking, every decision I'm making is getting me a step closer to my dream. And I think 2015, 2016, 2017 Muthoni would be very, very proud of me, because that babe was constantly burnt out trying to create content, be a sibling, be a daughter, be an employee-ish, be a consultant, be a freelancer, being all these things. But right now, the fact that I'm doing all of that effortlessly, and my house is spotless. The sink is always empty. The counters are empty. There's a time my counters were always it's an ongoing thing. I have food for lunch. I'm actually feeding myself. Mind blowing. Mind freaking blowing. Okay, I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna do my recording, I'm gonna set up, and then I'm also excited because it's gonna be the last time I am setting up and sitting down for the podcast. Well, for now, until I start planning out content for January. But I am very, very excited to finish this first, because I want to do this and then finish all my edits for the month of December, and then I'll start planning and mapping out my content for Jan, because Jan, we're bringing back guests. Ooh. And even like the nature of how the videos and the podcast will be running will be very different come Jan. It's gonna be extremely extremely different, so I'm excited for that as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really doing this. I'm really creating content full time. Like every passing moment, I'm doing something that's content related. I'm posting on TikTok. I have a whole series that's currently ongoing on TikTok and Instagram on the journey of building my dream life. I am dropping a freaking workbook that's gonna help people on their journey to their dream life, by the way. Link here. By now I think it should have dropped. It's dropping on the second week of November, which of December, sorry, which is either, because I'm very confused. Basically, just look for episode 11 of the podcast options series. Episode 11 is the one that comes with the workbook, but the workbook is going to be available if you're watching this at a later date. The workbook is available on my website, muthonigitau.com/dreamlife. Very, very excited. And I am also making plans on reviving my Becoming Club. And like by reviving, I mean like actively. So I think first we need to move platforms, and then actively like having something to do every single week and every single month, and engaging with the amazing women who are on there. So they didn't get there. This year was trash, so they didn't really get what they needed from the book club this year. So that subscription automatically moves them to 2025. So anyone who wants to join the book club, you can join our book club. It's only 1,000 shillings for a full year to be a member of the club. And we connect via food, but it's women on their becoming journey. It's women who are, like me, working towards building their dream lives. And in there, we're going to have like extra material away from like things like the workbook that I'm working on. And then you'll have like fast access to things before they drop off anywhere else. And again, details on how to join that and details again on the Becoming Club is muthonigitau.com/becoming if you want to join us. Oh my god, like this is amazing. Isn't it amazing? Okay, it's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go do my makeup. And thank you for allowing me. I'm like, also, let me just say this. Thank you so much for always allowing me to process things and like yap on here, because like there's times I do this and some of these bits don't actually end up in the video, and some of the bits that do end up in the video are bits that like a lot of you resonate with, because then you come back in the comments and you go like, oh my god, I feel you in this, or I feel the same exact way, or I was in the same exact position at this point. So thank you for providing space for that for me, and for allowing me into your lives like that, and for not getting bored about my life and the 1,000,010 changes that are always constantly happening. But isn't that what life is about anyway, you know? We're just doing life. The vlogs will always be just doing life. Hello, I just finished recording. I'm recording 2 episodes today. So I've recorded the first one. I want to come back and record the second one. But before I do that, I need to do 2 things. I need to record my Instagram Dream Life. Yeah, close. My Instagram Dream Life series. So I need to record today's episode video. And then for day 3, and then I have to, what's the other thing I have to do? I have to show off. I want to show off. Actually, the word is want to. I want to show off the food I made last night, because that food slapped. This is a meal I've made before. If you are looking for a video, it should be somewhere in this channel. I will link it below, or I will add the thingy that pops up on the thing. So I made this. Okay, so I had bought, the one I bought ran out, and then I literally looked at the back and I was like, I had all these ingredients. They called ingredients. Yes, I had all these products because it's alcohol, soap and water, and I had all of them. It literally says water, isopropyl alcohol, and detergent. I had the alcohol, I have the water, and I had the detergent. That's what I use to clean my phone and all my whatevers. I just put it in the spray bottle. I use it to clean my glasses, my shades, everything, and it's really good because one swipe, look at that. It's like, look at that. Look, as in, you can't even. I want you to see your own reflection. There you go. You need to understand exactly where you are to be able to know where you're going. The whole point of intentionally building your dream life is but I look so freaking cute. I'm like, sometimes I forget I'm this gorgeous. Sometimes I forget. And then I look at myself and I'm reminded all over again that I am actually indeed beautiful. You see, affirmations. Always talk yourself up. Always. Never wait for someone to come talk you up. I know you can't see me, but don't wait for people. This has to be said. Don't wait for people to come tell you you're amazing, to come tell you you are fantastic, to come tell you that you are all the shits and everything in between. You have to talk yourself up first. You have to believe these things about yourself if you want the rest of us to believe it. So always talk yourself up. Talk your shit. Never wait for people to come talk you up. Always talk yourself up. If you wait for people to come validate you, if you wait for people to come tell you you're gorgeous, if you wait for people to come tell you you're amazing, you might be waiting for too long. Always start like they will catch up, okay? Eventually they will see what you're saying. Eventually they'll either be like, okay, maybe I'm mad, I'm the only one who doesn't see it, it's my madness, but eventually they will see it as well. So what I'm saying is, always talk yourself up. Believe in you first, okay? Before the rest of us can do it. You have to see it in yourself first before the rest of us can see it. All right, it's time for us to warm our food. So let me wash my hands. And we do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit that and post it on socials as I am having my lunch. So I think today's lunch break, I'm going to take that as a social media break as well. So instead of like watching, although I've been watching Lioness. I feel like every Nini I'm watching something different, but it's true because the other ones I'm like watching as episodes drop. So I've been watching Lioness, and then I started watching Foreplay yesterday on Showmax. Avocado is a must. Avocado is a must. I know I have excess spinach, and I want to use the spinach for dinner, as my veggies for dinner as well. I'm going to start by warming my ugali. So do you put some water on your ugali? I usually do, to make sure it's like not too dry. Like I just do some drops when I'm warming it in the microwave to make sure that like it doesn't dry up. We start off with eggs. That's just like the spinach. It's a creamy spinach that I usually make. Ugh, God. When I tell you, the amazing mautamu, that is the creamy spinach that I usually make with milk. Ugh. So I'm saving some for dinner. I get more value. Oh yeah, I'll put this in the microwave. So there we go. Put my avocado. These are full of, it's Fanta Passion. It's the last of my Fanta Passion. But again, Fanta Passion is so worth it. Fanta Passion is the girl she thinks she is. Yay, Fanta Passion over. We're gonna sit down and enjoy this meal. This is where all the motamus are residing. Why does food taste so much better the next day? I'm gonna go sit down. I'm not even editing that video. I'm eating and then I'll do the video. Now everyone is following me. I can't just have food. Look at Anna. Mandamano. Watu wa maandamano ndo hao. Hawa ndio Gen Z.